But, I just came back with our team. So, we can do this together, big fella.
It was clear from the start that chemistry wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, baby! The Diesel put it in the sky. Wade took care of the rest. Wade wants Kobe around his screen, running floater alley-oop by Shaq.
There was never a problem from day one. There really wasn't. And those two guys just hit it off.
With the Lakers, look out! Oh my!
It was just beautiful watching those two guys work together.
Wade the alley-oop, and a two-hand monster jam by O'Neal.
Dwayne has the perfect mix of confidence and humility, and I think that's really the key to the fact that he's improved, just emerging into stardom, to be able to accept sharing the lead role and even subordinating himself to Shaq.
And instead of overshadowing Wade, Shaq would help shed light on his new sidekick.
First thing we had to do was get people to notice who he is. And I was looking at him, and it was like one time he stole a ball and he just took off. I'm like, damn.
Racing the clock. Wade able to take the
Did you see that?
1 second.
That dude was like Flash. Ding!
Wade, high screen by Zoe. Wade to the basket. The right-hand jam by Flash.
So you always have to have an alter ego.
Wade with the steal. Look out, here he comes.
See, regularly he's Dwayne Wade, but then he turns into Flash. Yeah, he right here. Flash right here. Hold on. Flash.
What up?
Shaq coming to Miami helped Dwayne grow, but I think in different ways than what people think. And I think he had a lot of influence off the court, business-wise, how to carry yourself.
A lot of endorsement deals started coming my way. People wanted me.
You're a bad dude, boy. Ooh-wee, that's my boy. Yeah, Flash.
Yeah, the whole time I was doing it, I was keeping in touch with Shaq because he's a marketing genius. So I'm asking him, man, what should I do? How should I do it? And he like, Flash, first of all, be yourself.
Dwayne's exposure to the spotlight unexpectedly landed him in People magazine.
They pulled me aside and they say, we got this from People magazine. They're going to name you one of the 50 most beautiful people. I'm like, huh? 50 most beautiful people in what? They like 50 most beautiful people in the world. I'm like, get out of here.
He caught a lot of grief because of that. The first thing I heard was, come on, Dwayne, how much money did you pay to be named top 50? You're not even top 10 on the Miami Heat.
It was a poll taken on who's the most handsomest guy in the NBA. And the poll came back for me, 65%.
Name the source. People magazine was my source.
Magazine.
Now what's your source?
Top 2050.
See, that's what I told you. You nuts.
But there was more than just notoriety that came along with being Shaq's teammate. There were also great expectations.
What a lot of people don't understand is that, when you get Shaq, it is a lot of pressure. He's expected to be in the championship, if not win, every year.
The Heat entered the 2005 playoffs as the favorites in the East. But with Shaq injured, it would be up to Wade to rise to the occasion.
All the way inside. A spectacular shot by Wade. Dwayne Wade with 31. The Heat a winner tonight without Shaq.
Well, we was very confident, even though we didn't have Shaq for majority of the playoffs. But we still, we won both series 4-0. I was playing at a high level. We was fine. We was like, if Shaq can just, get healthy and bring us anything, we cool.
And Shaq would be ready to help as the Heat faced the defending champion Detroit Pistons for a right to play in the finals. The experienced Pistons would prove to be worthy opponents.
Defending champions right now are saying, this is why we're the champs, folks.
But Wade made sure that the Heat kept pace.
A big Diesel who finishes with the hard flush.
Rebound. Wade tracks it down. Wade's got a free one. Slammed home the win.
You tend to forget this is still just a second-year guy. And as much as we need him, he can't carry the weight of our whole team on his shoulders every single night.
But with the series tied at 2, Wade again looked to carry the Heat into the 5th game.
Here it is in Game 5. The Heat at home. And Dwayne hit a shot that put Miami up by 20 points.
Wade from 21. Got it out on the wing. 15 for Wade, and he's holding his back as he goes back defensively.
It was right after he made the shot that clutched at his ribs.
And down to the floor is Dwayne Wade. He is gone for the night.
He looks like it. He's just having a sharp pain in his side. He's catching his breath.
Forced to miss Game 6 with a severe rib muscle injury, Wade could only watch as Detroit romped to victory.
The outlet stolen by Ben Wallace. Hamilton shovels revenge for the jam. And the Detroit Pistons have evened up the series, winning big, 91-66.
The series returned to Miami for the biggest game in Heat history, and all eyes were on Dwayne Wade.
Game 7 is at hand, and the question of the night, how much will Dwayne Wade play and how much will he be able to contribute?
And to the delight of Heat fans, Wade did play, and through 3 quarters he kept their hopes alive.
Crossover to the basket, up off the glass, it is Dwayne Wade.
Oh, he's still got a little flash in him there.
Now Wade's going to go left side. Wade under the basket, off the glass, it is. Oh my goodness, how did he do that?
He had the amazing third quarter. You started to believe that the miracle could happen.
With a trip to the NBA Finals only 12 minutes away, Wade and the Heat were on the verge of closing the Pistons out.
DJ dribble drive, pass under the basket, intercepted. A huge turnover, Miami.
But with the game hanging in the balance, it would not be Miami, but Detroit who would make the decisive plays.
All the way in to Hamilton under the basket and up and in for Hamilton. Detroit's got the game in hand.
In the game's final seconds, Wade would still have one last chance to rescue the Heat.
2 seconds, 9. Wade gonna have to get a shot off. Long shot by Wade off the rim. That's gonna be the season. Boy, this is disheartening.
The Detroit Pistons have defeated the Miami Heat in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Final.
It just really stuck a knife in here. When I went in the locker room, man, it was just quiet forever. I had a good shot, it just came up short. I'm sure I'm going to play that play in my mind a million times. Unfortunately, it just came up short.
After just 2 years in the league, Dwayne had become an elite player. But despite all of his success, it was ultimately failure that would provide his greatest motivation.
The mindset is get back to play Detroit. All of a sudden, you're like, I wish we could just get back to that series.
Ready, go. That's it, D. That's it. That's it.
Even before the season started, Dwayne would begin his quest by pushing himself harder, and he would have to. Miami would add a new group of veterans to complement their 1-2 punch. But in just the second game of the season, Shaq would go down with an injury.
Shaq is hurt.
This is not good. This is not good.
And without their big man, the Heat were unable to gel.
Oh, and a horrible-looking shot by Antoine Walker.
The Heat with a long way to go.
Posey for 3. Missed it. That's it. It's all over here in Denver.
And this will be the Heat's 4th straight loss.
None of those trades are working. The Miami Heat, they have a lot of talented players, but they don't fit together in no shape, form whatsoever.
With the season slipping away, the legendary Pat Riley would take over as head coach.
I have a responsibility to this team and to the players that I traded for, picked, signed. And I think right now, at this moment, that I'm the best person to do that.
But even Riley would be left searching for answers.
And Riley called the first half of the season for Miami a 41-game disappointment.
On February 9th, the Heat seemingly hit a low point as the Dallas Mavericks beat them by 36 points.
This has been a disaster for Miami tonight.
And as fate would have it, the next game would be against the Detroit Pistons.
We come back home and play the toughest team to us at the time to play, and they manhandling us too.
Out comes Prince. Prince leading the break. Pretty pass to Hamilton, and it goes in. Prince. Arroyo to the finish. Matt Riley concerned, his team down double figures.
Trailing by 13 points in the fourth quarter, the Heat season seemed like it was on the road to nowhere.
Something got to give, and I just took it upon myself to say, all right, let me see what I can do.
And what Wade would do was the improbable.
Alley-oop to Wade. Oh, beautiful turnaround from Wade. 13-point lead earlier in the period. It's down to 2. Wade the pump. Tie game again. He has scored the last 15 points for the Miami Heat. The Heat will go for the win. They have not led the entire second half. Wade puts it up. Puts it in. And the Miami Heat with a huge come-from-behind victory.
Wade had scored the Heat's final 17 points, including the game winner. But the dramatic comeback would ultimately take on an even greater significance.
Detroit game was really a watershed game. From that point on, his teammates accepted, you are the guy that's going to get this done for us. And he became not only our go-to guy, but a real incredible leader for us.
Behind the goal, to the rim. Yes, and the foul. It's a tied game.
Emerging from Shaq's shadow, Wade would now embrace a new role.
Oh my! What a play by Dwayne Wade!
What did you tell yourself at halftime that you said, hey, I got to do something to make this game up?
Blocked by Dwayne Wade out of bounds! Get that shot out of here!
In the last 6 weeks of the season, I would say at least a half a dozen games that we were down double digits in the fourth quarter, and he brought us back.
The game is tied.
Is this similar to the last game where you just out there flat out saying we're not going to lose? Whatever we have to do, we're going to win this game.
Alley-oop for Wade! How about that? It's the 17th time he's had double figures in a fourth quarter this year.
You had fans chanting MVP, MVP every time you went to the free throw line.
The Heat would finish the regular season on a roll.
Wade, look out! Oh, my!
The playoffs were coming, and Wade was ready.
And gang, after 82 games, the playoffs are underway.
The Chicago Bulls would be Miami's first playoff opponent, and Wade had something special for them.
Beautiful pass for the morning stuff.
Dwayne Wade finds a way to get the assist.
Nothing was going to stop him from taking Miami back to Detroit for their rematch, and he made sure there would be no letdown as they sent the Bulls home for the summer.
Oh, the steal by Wade!
And then he'd do the same to the New Jersey Nets.
Kidd, looking, Kidd, bounce pass, intercepted by Wade, and that's the ball game. Miami is off to the Eastern Conference Championship. A steal by Wade will close it out. Wade would not be denied there.
Finally, Wade would have his chance for revenge.
You know, this was a team that had held down the Eastern Conference for the last couple of years. This is a team that we had trouble beating, and where we lost to the year before.
Let's go, let's go!
It frustrated him. It motivated him. He didn't want to lose that way again.
The Pistons would never know what hit them.
Wade, right down the gut, right hand jam, Wade. Wade, tied up, fires away, it's good! Miami up by 19.